Alright, I just want to take a quick video on my head setup. Basically what I'm running for pitches is on collective pitch, I usually run about 15, but to be a little more realistic for people, I put in 13 degrees of pitch, and I'm running 10 degrees of cyclic, and that's maxed out. The way that I always set up my head for throws is, I just always basically move the aileron, stick all the way over, and I max out my throws to where it's not binding. So right now at full pitch, I'm spinning the head and I have no binding whatsoever at full aileron though. And then same thing with full elevator. And that in both directions is giving me about 10 degrees of cyclic. And I usually run about 15 degrees of pitch, but just in this little segment I'm not going to. But as you can see, I'm not having any issues whatsoever with binding. One of the things that I've always done for setup is to make sure that I have the swash plate equal in both directions is I've always played with these links. These are very important. So if you have the swash plate sitting too high, your head setup can be correct. You can have both positive and negative pitch be equal, but once you start getting to more extreme pitches, you'll find that you might have room at the bottom here and it'd be maxed out all at the top, and that means the swash plate might be too high or it could be too low. So what you do is you play with these links right here and you're going to lower those or higher those. The length that I found to be about perfect for mine was between on this bottom bearing block here, not on the frames, but on the bearing block, between here and the swash plate. I think I found 17 millimeters was about the perfect point where I found the swash plate to be perfectly at 0. I use that in the benchmark with the 3D Plus as well, and that puts the swash plate right in the middle, so I can actually run on here, let's see, close to 16.5 degrees of pitch both ways, but when I get in those extreme pitch ranges, I can't use next to any cyclic at all. That's the key when you start running more pitches. No head setup is ever going to be able to run that kind of extreme pitch, and in the air you would never want to run that much either, or you'll stall the head. That's just way too much overall deflection for the blades. So a realistic pitch range is right around 13 degrees or so if you still want to get full aileron and elevator.